Hello everyone, it's Stray Faye here with my new Let's Play of Okami HD. A game that has been on many consoles of the past. I believe it was like on PlayStation 2 at first, and then of course it's been ported over to like 3 and 4 and PC and Wii and Switch. I played it way back when it was like ported to the Wii, and now I'm gonna play it again in the future or present on the Switch. In HD, which I think means better load times. I think I remember the loading screen being very long in the past. But now it has better load times between maps. It is a game that is much celebrated for its art style, and I do very much like the lore of it, and all the kooky characters, and the combat. The combat's pretty neat as well. Alright, let's start. Just gotta create some save data on here. Options. I always take a look at options. Even though, original. I guess I'll use Nintendo Switch because I'm on the Nintendo Switch. No, we'll take a look at these options when we're inside the game. Controls. We'll figure that out as we go along. Alright, let's do a new game. This game has a very long introduction, but it does set the tone of the story. Long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secret. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the Beast Cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. as Nagi stood bravely before the entrance. A beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With his last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun showed once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers, erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukiyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukiyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale.
Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words. I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power.
A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there is one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. The wood sprite Sakuya. I like how her chest looks like a peach. How troublesome! This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. I guess I could use a voice modulator for this. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Okami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light. such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to the devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Eh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Okay. Whew! What on earth? You again.
Ow, are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all.
Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug?
Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun.
Wandering artist Isun. It looks like a flea just bouncing up and down.
I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long until you're bowing before my great brush.
Oh, jeez. I like it was just like old style painting or drawing.
Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no?
Where did you pull that out from?
What's with you, furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui.
We ate him.
Whoa! What do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkomaro, against you.
Now that's the time to be doing this.
What was that growling sound? Why is it so dark anyway?
A lot has happened since you have been nestled within those peachy valleys. Oh, great God Amaterasu! I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on, their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world.
The trees returned to normal, huh? That Sakya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villager spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap.
Oh, we got control. Can I go this way? Nope.
What in the world? There's something blocking the road leading back to the village. Am I still dreaming?
You can bark. You can dash. You can explore a little bit.
That fruit sure is growing in a high place. The only way we're gonna reach it is with some kind of special power. Alright, well nothing we can do here, but just
Enter the light! Go towards the light!
where are we? Got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. L changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay?
Alright, camera? Okay, right. Pressing right on the right stick turns my camera left, and then I think I might want to invert the controls. These are menus. We'll get to know these. We'll get to know this quite soon. Journal. Cut down the peach.
That's the fruit the girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. It's kind of just telling you what you need to do. Travel tips? Got a travel guide? There are few places in this wide world where I have not set foot. My travels have granted me extensive knowledge. I've endeavored to record this knowledge in a series of scrolls. Press Y to destroy breakable objects with a tackle. From a tackle, you can initiate a dash if you keep the left stick held down. Obstacles can be left over by jumping with B. Press B firmly to jump to greater heights. So, yeah, you can tap B for a light jump or hold it for a bigger jump. Perform wall jumps by pressing B when you contact a wall. Dashing and wall jumping will prove invaluable throughout your quest. To succeed, you must always be fully aware of your surroundings. Use the right stick to adjust the camera angle. That's very true. There's like treasures hidden everywhere in this game. You might not be able to spot them on your first time around. Press L to change the camera's relative distance. The map is displayed for you as long as you press the L. Certain areas are inaccessible until you obtain a map. The preceding tips should be of great value to you on your quest. Righteous knowledge is the wellspring of righteous action. This is the true essence of any adventure. Alright, well that's not what I was exactly what I was looking for. Looking for options. Is it minus? Minus, okay. Camera control. I think I want to invert everything. Filter normal. Okay. I think I'm happy with this. I think there's also a way to turn on mini games as well. Because yeah, in the old version, I think they took this out in the Wii version, but in the old PS2 version, since like the loading screens were so long, there was like little mini games you could do on loading screens to get like demon things, which were like little forms of currency for special items. It's fine. We probably don't need it though, because like the loading screens are a lot faster. Alright, I think I like this better. Okie doke. Let's control our character. It took like 20 minutes to get to the game. Hold on.
You can skip cutscenes though if you like done this song and dance before and you just want to go on with the action.
That's an origin mirror. They say that once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. you should save a number of game files. That way, you can always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes.
There's also some areas of the game where you can't backtrack to, so you can miss out on treasures, but it's like 3 areas of the game, I think. It's not too many areas that you can't backtrack to. Okay, why not save here? River of the Heavens. Let's explore our surroundings.
Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. You bust them, there might be something good inside. Press Y to bust them with your head.
Use your head. Tackle.
Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break.
We get some money. Sometimes we get money. You can also dig. If you see something strange on the ground, try digging it out. Money. There's gonna be a lot of more efficient ways to break stuff soon, but for now all we can do is headbutt. We get yen. It's another form of currency. The most common form of currency in this game.
Whoa, hold on there, furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go and check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press B to jump. Then press B again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high.
Yeah, a little jump or bigger jumps. Alright, jump and then jump again against the wall.
I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure.
Like that. This is obvious looking treasure chest. Be careful how you hit it, because headbutting stuff does give you knockback. I remember falling off many cliffs. Just trying to get a treasure chest and just falling down and not getting the treasure. Amaterasu's favorite snack restores 3 units of solar energy, which is essentially our hearts. Our health. Oh god. Destroy everything. Destroy the pottery. No pottery allowed. Anything here? Very suspicious looking balcony here. But, I don't think we can. Can we fall? We can't. Okay, the game has an invisible rail. I gotta go over and collect stuff.
Looks like the bridge is out. It shouldn't be so hard, Amaterasu, was it? That's kinda long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy. Ever heard of the spirit of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right?
Demonstrates it for you.
Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. Well, it's one of the many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13! Each one has a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but... God or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? We're just gonna have to do that, aren't we? What's this? We cannot proceed. Alright, let's go the other way. River of the Heavens. The river of the heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? but I sure don't see anything like that around here. Couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? You want me to look at it again? Alright, fine. Well, yep. doesn't say anything else about it. Let's go this way. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look! Are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? Oh, complete the thing. There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Nope. Bah. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. I mean, pretty impressive you drew a bridge. Press R to hold the brush, then Y to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Alright, hold R and you'll bring out your scroll, and then you can just draw a little dot and you'll make a star. The dragon, Yomigami. I'll do another voice modulator. Just give everyone an echo.
Ah, why if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we can again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust.
Wow, that was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique?
You spent years to do it, I learned it in an instant.
Huh? Somebody used a celestial brush technique while I wasn't looking. Wait,
You noticed that? Yay. You can sense it. I also like how the brush is her tail. River of the heavens. Alright.
wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Nah. It's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river... There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. I'll just do it. I'll do it. Just watch me. Also, I think... Let's see, rejuvenation. You can see, like, how the brush technique goes. You're pretty much just, like, filling in the blanks. One of the 13 celestial brush powers, mastered by Yomigami. Is Yomi, like... Isn't that, like, the underworld? I mean, there's Tsukiyomi. But fill in areas where something once existed to restore that object. This fulfilling power is known as rejuvenation. Rejuvenation tips. Press X hard to widen the breadth of your stroke, and you might find it easier to fill in areas incompletely. That's actually a good tip instead of using the thin brush. Don't aim for artistic beauty. You can just fill it in the best you can. Yeah, you don't have to be an artist in this game. That would suck. Accurately draw a bridge. Alright, I probably want to step back a bit.
Alright, so you can use a little tiny brush, or you can use fat brush and fill it in a lot faster. I think you'd be pretty, lenient with it. Just use all my ink, why not? Just a big blob. Whoa! A river of stardust. So this really must be the river of the heavens. Well, what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? It was I! Alright, let's swim. Luckily, we cannot drown in this water, but there will be drownable water, very soon, so... Rip. Hey, like a chest. You obtained Astral Pouch. It looks like a stomach.
Look what you found, Furball. I found my stomach. This astral pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies.
Well, that's kind of nice.
Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here.
We might not need it, but it's good to have. There's also a bonus in this game for not dying at the very end. But yeah, your astral pouch can like save you from some dicey situations. Yeah, we've consumed apple. Nectar-filled sour apple fills the astral pouch a little bit. So yeah, I think once we get like 200 things, consumed peach, it pretty much gives like us a 1-up, another life. Juicy and fragrant peach fills the astral pouch a little bit. I think some foods are worth more than others. I found an orange. Orange with a sharp citrus taste fills the astral pouch a bit. Like explore everything. There'll be probably treasure. Alright, let's proceed. There sure is a big tree that we're exploring. Everything's so mystical looking. Even though like everything looks like it's been like drawn, has like really big thick lines. It looks really nice. I think I've ever seen like old like promos of this game where like they tried to make it realistic, but I'm kind of glad that they went this route instead. Destroy pots. Probably doesn't matter destroying these pots, but I mean we will need money. But it'll be easier to get money the further along we go. Our map. Fountain of Nagi.
Nagi? What's his name doing here?
I think there's something around here. I want to say. Let's try swimming. Oh yeah, that is drownable water. You notice your little solar energy going down. If it goes all the way down, you drown. And it puts you back on the shore, and you lose a little bit of health. You found a stray bead! One of many. Find all of the scattered beads and get a special reward. And when they mean all, they mean like gold Sculptura level. All. There's 99. There's 99 hidden in the world. And you get your 100th one by beating the game. So it does get you something really nice. You just can't use the nice thing until you do New Game Plus. But I mean, if you do get it, it pretty much just... It's pretty much easy mode. Because, yeah, it just makes it so you can never run out of energy or health. Destroy the horse statues. Oh, I found dumplings. Doughy balls made from grain. Money. Click the money. I hate how I have to run over things. There will be a useful item that pretty much magnetizes all the items towards us. I want to get sooner rather than later, but it might be a bit. One more dumplings. What are they doing here? Run faster.
Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the white wolf Shiranui. First the river of the heavens and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball?
He's probably like so confused. He's just taking a nap and now like going on an adventure now.
Boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword is in really bad shape. The god sure didn't do much to protect this place.
Something that is broken. What to do? Break pots. Break more things.
Hey, Abby, doesn't Nagi's broken sword there bug ya?
Kind of. But I gotta explore.
I mean, there must be something we could do.
Alright, fine. Fix the sword. Fine. It's pretty generous. You know, to be completely straight.
That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a...
Alright, complete the image. A little rat has a sword.
Well, 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 if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I am at your service. Make good use of this sword as it was designed to conquer evil.
Okami? We get another brush technique.
Hey, that was the god Tachigami.
I think Tachi is like a sword, probably.
Master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. You're getting all these powers. Then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it.
Alright, fine. Draw a straight line.
Wow. I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. Dirt. I mean, Amaterasu.
Being more respectful.
I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui Reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you.
Great, I got that thing bouncing on me now.
No use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Go back and give it a shot.
Alright, time to return.
What a magnificent statue. The legendary hero Nagi. I always wanted to draw him.
Okay, leave. Ta-da. You can also, I probably shouldn't have broken all those pots. You can power slash pots too. And other boulders. Oh, like they respawn. You can just boop, destroy a bunch of things. A lot faster than headbutting. You can also find things sometimes in rocks. Also, you probably noticed your brush techniques. They do use those little ink pots in the corner. It's like essentially our mana. Destroy everything. Put down that. Put down the gate. Alright, the game's like, leave. Follow the arrow. I think. Oh, hi, enemy.
What the? Where'd they come from? Ah, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press Y to use its power against him. Alright, we can use standard attacks, we can also get hit. Look, Abby! Once you've caught him off guard and turned him black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give him a power slash. Die instantly. Although there is other ways to kill them. Hey, ink bottle. Restores our ink pot. Bottle full of ink fills one of Amaterasu's ink pots. Got spirit globe as our health. Human's faith made solid restores a little solar energy. That's not what I wanted to do. As the monster's about to die, you can kill them with a certain technique. For these little imps, it's a power slash, and we can obtain Demon Fang. Fangs forged in demonic hatred, beautiful and deadly. They are little bits of currency that we'll be able to use to get some nice items later on. Yeah, we got hit. We lost out on a bonus. Alright. Let us continue forth. But yeah, you can spam a bunch of techniques and attacks. And do some interesting combos. Sometimes I like to spam power slash because, you know, it pauses the world. That. No, right. Like that. Now these monsters are coming after us. Hey, we did better! Got a bigger bonus. Let's get out of here. Actually gets probably to the little save origin mirror thing, and then that'd probably actually be a good place to stop. Just forget like how long the introduction is. Oh, rip, nothing in the pots. I'm really impressed you could restore something like this. Alright. That's probably a good place to stop. Save our progress in the origin mirror. And yeah, when we come back to this, we will slash the fruit and save the village. Anyway, well, I hope you guys are having a fun time with this. I don't know. I like this game because I get to be a dog. It's kind of like Twilight Princess, except for that game I was only able to play partially as a dog. And now, but this game you get to play as a dog the whole time. I know it's a silly reason to like a game. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a fun time with this, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.